first time, the intense joy that you get later when you find out that your genitals are no longer useful and are withering and drying up in front of you, which is a thing that happens when you see this band a number of times. Now, let's remember, the world ends tomorrow and you may die. Are we controlled by secret alien forces? Do people think you're strange for thinking so? Do you? Then you might be on the right track, my friends. Are you abnormal? Then you're probably just better than other people. Yes, and your kind shall triumph! Are space alien monsters bringing a startling new world? God damn it, we can hope so. If you suspect that things are much worse than you ever suspected, if you think that you've been able to laugh at anything for the last 5 years, that it's the fact that nothing is funny anymore. If you sometimes want to just collar people on the street and scream that you're more different than they could possibly imagine, if you can help the Church of the Subgenus with a donation, if you see the whole universe as one vast, morbid sense of sick humor, and if the current age of progress seems more like the Dark Ages to you, if you are looking for an inherently contradictory religion that will condone mega degeneracy and yet tell you that you are above everything else, then the Church of the Subgenus could save your sanity today. Get instant answers for everything. Your secret wishes can be granted in full once you know what they actually are, and you will pay to know what you actually think. Now, at last, a step-by-step thought process is revealed, and this is it. The only faith that promises action, thrills, success in sex and business. It is said in the Church of the Subgenus that you can even have sex with a live, beautiful woman, or goddamn near anything else you want, right? Though you've tried everything and you ain't seen nothing yet, you need to learn to think big and develop the tricks of length extension and bring your weirdest dreams to rampaging life right in front of you. Stand erect for your own abnormality and wise up, because they are out to get you. Slack! Exactly, right? See, that's what we're just trying to get. And a lot of people don't understand this. Slack, my friends, is not something that you get. Slack is something that you have, and you have it. And if you don't have it, then somebody else has it. And that means they must have taken something that you didn't even get, but had in the first place. And you need to get that shit back. You need to get it back. And how do you get Slack back, my friends? You get Slack back through Bob! Yes, Bob is coming. And he's coming, and he's coming, and he's coming again. And he will come on your face, and on your driveway, and on your back. But he is coming on July 5th, 1998, as Bob has predicted. Jehovah One will send the Excess to terminate, exterminate, and enslave all of the normals, and all of the cretins, and all of the mediocritans, and all of the sub-cretins, and all of those motherfuckers that keep you down, that keep you from being you or anything else that you want to be. Right? And it's the conspiracy of the normals. You need to know about Slack, you need to know about Bob, and you need to know about the conspiracy of the normals. And this is going to carry you through these awful dark times that we are looking at ahead, as everything just turns you into a fucking withering husk of a being, just staring at your screen. Get out there and fucking live it, my friends. So as we wait for Detroit's most uniquely horrible band to start, there are some misconceptions. Some of you might have seen the amino acids. You may have experienced the amino acids and are are still not sure exactly what the fuck this is all about. So it is said that the amino acids arrived here in 1962 when a spaceship crashed over by where they have now built a gigantic monument to in the shape of a giant archaic tire, and they were sent here from Journey 3, which is a galaxy outside of the purview of Jehovah 1, and they realized as they came back through that this planet was slated for demolition, and crash landed here where they met Bob, and they went into some kind of hibernation and some weird alien sci-fi shit about extraterrestrial consciousnesses taking over inert human beings, and for some reason there's some stupid music or something that goes along all this. But this is really the key here, because every time you've seen the amino acids and you've been like, why do they make that stupid annoying sound all the time, and it goes on too long and it's too fucking loud, what's really important is that this is actually a unique tetra subspace frequency generator, sender, and receiver, which is sending signals up to the UFOs to let them know that if it happens to be July 5th, 1998, to come and demolish the planet now. So if you have paid your $30 to join the Church of the Subgenus, and you will be saved on the pleasure saucers, when Jehovah 1 sends the Exes to enslave and destroy and exterminate the mediocrities and the humans and the conspiracy dupes that keep you all down, then just know that that they're helping, right? They're helping you. So when the subspace transmitter tetra sender receiver sends a signal up, and the UFOs realize that it's July 5th, 1998, and they come down here and enslave everybody, and if you paid your $30, you will get a ticket aboard the pleasure saucers that take you off to Planet X, where you listen to jazz music and you visit your own holographic versions of the Smithsonian Museum. There's like some sort of like endless yet constantly fulfilling oral sex or something with like strange beings that you didn't know that you actually liked, right? So there's like some stuff like that, and you eat a good turkey sandwich, and it goes on forever and ever and ever, as this planet is turned into molten ashes and rubble, right? And everybody that you've ever hated gets kind of what's coming to them. They all lose your pets, but you get your pets back on the pleasure saucer. So every pet you've ever loved, they all come back to you in a gigantic swarm of love.
I just gotta pay $50.
I mean, it's so simple, and we've been trying to tell people.
Let's bring the pleasure saucer tonight.
Yeah, you know, we're trying.
Wait a minute. I know what you're trying to say. We're in the pleasure saucer right now, aren't
Oh
we?
no, it's not like
No.
I mean, you know,
Wait, this isn't the pleasure saucer?
like
I'm sorry.
maybe we can get something like that to
I've
work.
only done a lot of pleasure saucer things out of context.
I mean, it's not even the sort of thing that you can just do some like weak ass regular religion shit and just like pay for or pray for. We just have to pay for it, you pay in, and then we just like sort of like wait, right? And like you, I am waiting patiently and doing everything I can to take my own slack back, like in the process.
I like Bob.
You do like Bob?
Yes.
Yes?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. I like Bob as well.
I don't have $30 though.
How many eggs is that?
At this,
How many eggs is $30 now?
two,
Unless you have chicken.
depending on who you ask. But on the pleasure saucers of the Exes,
Oh,
you can
pleasure
eat Triceratops eggs.
I'm gonna charge $90 for
This, it's gonna be a good deal. It's gonna be a good deal. Longer than I. Does it take me that long?
It does
It
not.
doesn't take me that long.
Maybe the embrace Slack a little bit much.
Yeah, I know, right? They're embracing Slack a little bit much. So that thing that happens when you get lost in that thing that you're doing, right? And time seems to warp and slow down. Whatever that activity is, reading comic books or watching old episodes of The Twilight Zone or resorting your vinyl record collection or something. If the time moves, that means that you're following the path of least resistance. And this is a sure sign that you're engaging in activity that is drawing more slack to you, right? It's like bringing to you. And this is important because, as Bob Dobbs said, I'd rather be lucky than good any single day, right? And what we need is we need to do things that bring us more slack, and it ends up tilting the luck plane of the universe so that the spoils kind of hop out your way, the same way as, like, remember when you were a teenager and you would go wait at Denny's for 2 hours and you would buy some dirt weed off of some guy who was late, and then you bring it home and it was full of stems and seeds. So you take your copy of Pink Floyd Animals and you lay it on your lap and you like tap on it and all the seeds kind of jump out of their way. And it's the same way when you engage in activities where you're able to reach out and touch your true slack and pull it to you. It tilts the cosmic luck plane, and good things happen in the same way that the beaners bounce down the other end. I have to put this in parables. See that the other guy from Nazareth spoke in parables, and unfortunately, I'm just not a very good storyteller.
Love you. Love you.
Oh, hey, look at this.
Best Mike